Well, I flushed out the cooling system on this and it was extra nasty. So I'm pretty sure it's going to have a head problem, but as I say, the only way we'll find out is put coolant in it, get it pressurized and see what happens. So that's all flushed. I've taken the belts off because they were rooted. I found the idler pulleys a bit, or the tensioner pulleys a bit, still sad sounding, and the alternator is a bit too. Sounds like it's got rocks in it, sort of. The water pump's alright, and the aircon tension is a little noisy, but you know, where do you stop? So I'll just do belts, thermostat, hoses and radiator, and we'll go from there, and then later on, if all's good, then we'll address these sorts of things. But, you know, it's like $150 for one of these. God knows how much an alternator is going to be. So that's what happens with BMWs though. They don't age well. They kind of all just, everything just fucks up at once. Well, here's the old belts. That one over here is the aircon belt that someone had changed not too long ago, but it's going. And that one's runs everything else. Water pump, alternator, power steering. That's pretty haggard. That's an original BMW belt. So, well, that looks a lot better. Got a nice new thermostat and 2 new belts. Now I'll put all this back together and then stick the radiator in. I've just got to wait for, yeah, the top hose I got was wrong, so I've got to get another one. Now you got to love aftermarket stuff sometimes. Putting the radiator in, all going well. But then I put the auto cooler on and realised it's hitting the core. And I've had a look and the core's made at the front of the tank, not at the back. I can show that, yeah. See the space it's got there compared to there. If we look at the old radiator, the core's centralised in the tank. So we've got that much space on that side and the same on the back. So now I'm going to have to mess around with the auto cooler to get it away from the core, otherwise it's going to rub through. It's always something. Well, I'm done for tonight. It's cold and miserable and I don't have a top hose or a brass right angle barb, so I can make this hose fit there because it's a bit too tight of a bend for it. So yeah, it's all back together, but yeah, let's just hope the head's not ruined. So I'm going to put 20% coolant in with silver steel as I'm filling it, just in case, because yeah, that coolant was bad. It still ran fine and wasn't showing any signs of, you know, blowing head, but once I get the coolant in there, it might really show signs. So, and all this might be a waste of time, but you know, you're damned if you do, but you're definitely damned if you don't. If I left it the way it was, it wouldn't have lasted another week. So, well, that'll do for today.